Before I begin the video, I just want to flag, as always, that I am not a qualified financial advisor and nothing I say should be considered as financial advice. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is my July 2024 financial freedom update. So I'm on month 9 of my challenge. So I'd set myself a challenge of becoming financially free by Christmas 2025, which was just over 2 years from the start date of the challenge. Now, I will say before I go into the figures that I am quite aware that it's a very ambitious goal, and I know that I'm quite far away from hitting that goal. However, by setting a big ambitious target, it means that I am working hard and aiming high. So actually, you'll see that the progress I am making, even though it may not get us there by Christmas 2025, it will get us in good stead to have a lot of money behind us, which is always good. So what do I mean by financially free? So at the moment, the definition I'm using for this video is that savings, investments and premium bonds balance are bigger than our outstanding mortgage balance. So where we were at the end of last month was that we had a savings, investments and premium bonds balance of just over £9,000 and an outstanding mortgage balance of just under £105,000. So the difference left to save was £95,500. So what was July like? Well, good news is that I increased the cash emergency fund that I have to £1,049. This is a real big aim for me, and you'll see in the figures that I'm really trying to direct some of the focus to the emergency fund, because I think when at this point here in March, only had £3 in emergency fund, and a lot of it was, well, I suppose premium bonds is an emergency fund too, but basically I was a lot more weighted towards my stocks and shares ISA. I felt a bit vulnerable because it meant that if anything cropped up, I wouldn't have the kind of means to pay for it straight away, and I'd have to withdraw money from my ISA, which isn't a position I want to be in. So I'm trying to build up this emergency fund month on month. So as long as it's going up, that's fine. I mean, if it goes down and there's been an emergency, then that's the purpose of it. So I can't really be unhappy about that. But if it goes down because I've dipped into it for a luxury, then that's sort of a negative in my book, because I've dipped into it unnecessarily. Stocks and shares ISA, so that's went up to £8,150. So while I'm building up my emergency fund, I'm just drip feeding a bit of money in this each month, just to create a habit, reinforce that habit. So I think I invested £25 or £50 in July, and the rest of it, the rest of the increase has come from gains in sort of value of the investments. And then premium bonds, after I had to withdraw over £1,000 in May, I'm building that back up. And the idea is, similarly to the emergency fund, I only withdraw from this when I need it. So the July savings, investment and premium bonds figure was £9,400. So I'm getting really close to getting to £10,000, which would be a really nice milestone, because to me that would mean, I think, so for my own personal day-to-day costs, I could pay my share of the bills and live off £800 to £1,000 per month. I mean, 800 would be a squeeze. Like, if I was going to be really, really lean, and say not eat out, just really be cook from home or cook really cheap meals, I could live off £800 a month. And, giving myself a bit more wiggle room, I could survive off £1,000 a month. So once I get the savings, investments and premium bonds to over £10,000, it feels like, if the worst scenario was to happen and I was to lose my job, then I could survive for a year if needed, you know, to pay my stuff. I mean, obviously, if my partner lost his job at the same time, then this wouldn't go as far. But for me, it's like getting into kind of years worth of necessary living expenses territory, which is good. And then the outstanding mortgage balance was £104,207. And again, I've talked about this on our mortgage overpayment video, but this is getting close to the £100,000 mark, which will be a really big milestone for us. So then the difference between the two is just under £95,000. The monthly progress, so we are £700 better off than we were last month, because we've, you know, saved that, whether it be in savings or in the mortgage. And then the total progress in the 9 months since the challenge started is £8,810, which is good. I mean, I'd like to, you know, maybe have this monthly progress be over £1,000 per month. I think that would feel good. I mean, at the moment, which I haven't really discussed in these videos, is I am paying for something that is due to kind of finish payments in the next couple of months. So we have a big sort of I don't know what I'd call it, event coming up that we are paying for. So up until kind of November, that's taken out maybe £1,000 of my salary, of my earnings each month. But then once that thing has been paid for, I'll be able to redirect that money to this challenge, and yeah, we should be then getting above that getting above the £1,000 monthly progress mark. So that is the video. So it's been a bit later this month release because I have been on holiday. We've been to Belgium, London, and Edinburgh. I should specify where we went to Belgium. We went to Brussels, Bruges, and Ghent. So I had a nice summer holiday there, and then we've just done some UK trips as well. So we've been to Edinburgh, and we saw the Tattoo and saw some of the Edinburgh Fringe, which was fun. And we went to London as well and saw some West End shows. So August itself has been quite an expensive month, but a fun month because, you know, it's building memories. So it's been really nice. If you've got any thoughts, as always, leave them in the comments box down below, and I'll see you on the next video.